Hi guys, well here I am in my rainforest paddock. Rainforest paddock, one day to be rainforest paddock. I haven't done any updates here for quite a while, but as you can see, it's growing really well. Our lawnmower was broken, so I got in with a hand mower the other day, and I was really surprised at how much growth there's been after all the rain. I mean, obviously you expect it, but I just didn't think there'd be so much. So it's really coming on quite well. But we're here doing a few more plantings, and just over here I can see the that bunya pine's doing really well, and the black beans survived. They shed their leaves when I put them down when I planted them, but then they sprouted new ones, so it looks like they're going to make it, which is great. But anyway, I'm getting help today. I have a visitor from the Netherlands, Maxie, who is a woofer, a willing worker on organic farms. So so we're planting 3 of these cowries, and Max is helping. What do you think? Do you like the paddock?
Yeah, it's amazing to be here. It's so different from where I'm from. So much nature, so much new trees to see. So yeah.
And just while I see it, Maxie was quite interested to see this thing over here. Let me just. Oh, hey, come on, Maxie. Have a look at this here. This is just a small sample. Last summer, most of the trunks probably had
so many.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so they probably had 2 or 3 times as many. Oh, look at them over here. Check this.
Wow.
So you don't get them in the Netherlands at all?
Not at all, no. I've never seen bugs this big actually.
Yeah. So, yeah, so I've got some videos which are also on Bird Bites about the wonderful cicadas that we had coming out around November, and they only live for a couple of months, and the trees would just be chock-a-block full of them. I've just noticed a split in the tree here. I wonder if this is a genuine scar tree where something was taken out by Indigenous people. Isn't that amazing? I'll have to find out more about that. But yeah, so I'll send you the clips later. Do you want to tell everyone about the woofing program and where you've been since you've been here?
So I basically found it on Facebook, and I've heard about the woofing, but to be honest, I didn't know that it stands for working on organic farm.
Yeah, willing workers on organic farms, yeah. I think, yeah.
That's a very good concept, because for me it's a very interesting way to see like the real Australian life, you know, like being in the bush and being around.
Yeah. And so before you came to us, you were
working on a cattle farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was I've been a horse girl since I was little, but like in the Netherlands it's all flat and crowded, many people, so we don't have space for like the cattle farms. So yeah, that was something that I always wanted to experience. So that was like completely different from like where we are now, but yeah, still like a super unique experience, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome. And you know, our farm, in inverted commas, is not really a farm, it's just a hobby farm, I guess, but you've been a great helping out since you've been here. Thank you. I know you've enjoyed riding the horses and everything, so it's been really good. And anyway, so now we're just planting these 3 cowries and 1 bottle tree. So I'm trying to think strategically about where to put them, because we've got other trees that are going to get quite large, so we've got to leave a bit of space. But then at the same token, particularly if you want the rainforest effect, they've got to be able to kind of get a bit close together. So that one's close to that bunya pine, and somewhere around here there is a Moreton Bay fig, just here actually. So it's kind of halfway in between them. And you can see there's bits of lantana that need clearing up. So that Moreton Bay fig's doing all right. There was only half that size when I planted it. So anyway, that's just a little update on the paddock here. You know, these trees are going to take 100+ years to be really big. So I hope whoever ends up with this land respects that. But anyway, cool. And thanks, Maxie, for sharing that with us.
Thank you. Bye.
And we'll start planning. Okay, thanks, guys. See you then. Bye. Okay, there we are. So, number 1, that was actually a bit of a mission because it was pretty pot bound. So we had to cut open the pot. Big trees like this, not a lot of people buy them because they haven't got room to put them. So they tend to get a bit pot bound because they take a long time to sell. Like, if you look at the size of the pot compared to the plant that was coming out of it, it's obviously been there for a while. But anyway, see how that goes. So, where to?
On to the next one.
Somewhere over here. Okay, see you guys. Okay, and so here we have the Maxi Memorial bottle tree. So that means when you're back in the Netherlands, you're going to have to message me and ask how this tree's growing.
And maybe in 50 years I can come back.
Yeah.
See how big it has become.
I'll send you updates on its progress. Excellent. Okay, I'll chuck a bit of water on and we'll get some leaf litter around there. Might help if I was filming what I'm doing. Okay, bit of leaf litter and we're set.
Well, there we go.
Perfect. And that's what it's all about. That's a yellowtail black cockatoo. I'd say he's looking for friends. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's calling out for friends. Now, on my crappy little mobile phone, this won't look any good. But where is he? Around here somewhere. I can't really see. There he is. Yeah, there, right in the center frame. A family just flew past, a mother, father, and a well, it's interesting. It's an immature bird, but it's mature. It was in its adult plumage, but it's still with the parents. I think they stay with them for a year, the yellowtail black cockatoos. But that guy's up there looking for others. Anyway, crappy mobile phone footage, but that's what this is all about. Making sure there's still something for them and their children and children and children and children. And this is a tree that they like to excavate on, so one day they might even nest in there. But anyway, last cowrie, it's going over there now. Okay, so what have you spotted with your eagle eyes, Maxi?
Well, the leftovers of a buck.
Yeah, so this is another shell from another little, actually can you hold it? I'll just make sure it goes in focus, from a different species of cicada, and I don't even know what that is. We do get the little green ones. We used to call them hollowbellies as kids. I wonder if that's even from one of them. But it's definitely not one of the big ones. Get in focus. There we go. And that was on this tree, which Maxi spotted. This is a scrub fig, which is the native ones to this part on the Great Dividing Range, unlike all the Moreton Bay figs, which I've planted just because I like them too. But yeah, well spotted. And I haven't seen one of those shells from one of them at all, ever. So
I'm a good bug spotter.
Yeah, yes. 10 out of 10 for bug spotting. Well done. And so the last cowrie's going somewhere around here. That scrub fig will be big, but not as big as the Moreton Bay figs. But I reckon about here, because then maybe even people driving on the road will one day see it. And the cowrie ponds are amazing. They're native to Queensland and New Zealand, which obviously goes back to when we were connected as part of Gondwana. Couldn't tell you how old they are themselves. I'll have to look that up, but that would be the reason behind that. So anyway, if you don't know what a big cowrie tree looks like, look them up. They are amazing. Okay, cool. Last one. Let's do it. Okay, so second Maxi Memorial tree. How's it? Is that one's not root bound, is it? Or?
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little bit. Well, we'll see how you go. We'll cut it if we have to. No. Do you know what? Do you want to film this? That's rolling. I'll just cut it with a knife. And interesting thing, there's gravel in that hole, which must have something to do with the road just behind us or something. Years gone by, who knows? It's a strong pot. So I'm going to cut the pot up without cutting the roots inside. Yeah, it really is good. Right. Okay, see how you go now. Yeah, poor old thing. Ah, beauty. Perfect. Alright. Oh, that gravel. Okay, bit of water and a bit of leaf litter. Done. Perfect. There it is. Cool. Well, thank you very much for your help. And there you go, guys. So, yeah, more updates when something else significant happened here. But it's going really well with the good season that we've had. That's the big branch that came down, and I cut the dry leaves off just before we went away to North Queensland. But anyway, I'm just leaving the big stuff there for the moment. So anyway, there you go. See you later, people. Okay, one more. Thought we'd better come over here. This thing, which I can't remember what it's called, that looked sick for quite a while, but now it's doing really well. And I think I could even get this the guard off it. Some kind of rainforest tree, I can't remember, but that struggled and was about a third that size for quite a while, but it's looking really well, and thankfully the branch missed it and the bunya pine over there. But yeah, that's great. Cool. Okay, definitely last video. Bye.